Zopo are one of the oldest brands for Chinese phones. After being inactive for quite a long time, they start to become more active this year. After the new Zopo Speed 8 flagship, their low-cost color range now is getting some love with new devices. One of them, the Zopo Color C3, has been tested by us during the past couple of weeks. So this is the box you get the phone in. It does look quite professional, not really like the typical China device packaging. Inside there are lots of accessories as well, including a screen protector, a headset and a conformity declaration for customs. The headset sounds better than most cheap earbuds you get with Chinese phones, but of course you shouldn't expect high-end sound. The Zopo Color C3 itself is what we call a plastic bomb, and unfortunately it's the cheap kind of plastic bomb. The phone isn't sturdy at all, which becomes quite obvious quickly when trying to bend it. You can do so with near to no resistance, which means that you should take care when carrying the phone around in your pocket, since otherwise you might end up with a cracked screen. Another thing we dislike are those huge bezels around the screen. Really, we haven't seen anything like that to date. Those bezels really waste a lot of space and make this 5-incher almost as big as a OnePlus 3, which is insane. Also, those bezels make the Zopo Color C3 look outright ugly as soon as you turn it on. A thing we like is that the phone comes with a removable rear, which gives you access to the battery, which of course can be replaced. Also, there are two SIM slots, one micro and one nano slot, and a dedicated micro SD slot. This means that you can use dual SIM and memory expansion at the same time. The 720p screen is pretty good considering the $75 price tag. Color reproduction is surprisingly good, contrast is nice and the brightness is high. Especially the latter one is important since it is a non-laminated screen, which means the panel has to fight reflections when using the phone outdoors. Outdoor readability is okay, but not perfect though. The touchscreen is what we totally dislike. It really is a shame that Zopo use only a 2-point digitizer here. In addition, the touch panel is awfully slow, which makes fast typing really hard. The surface isn't smooth at all and not scratch-proof. The remaining hardware consists of a MT6737 64-bit quad-core processor, 1GB RAM and 16GB memory. Now, anyone with some knowledge about MTK processors probably is aware of the fact that the MT6737 does not work quite well with 1GB RAM, since its software base uses up too much memory. The RAM is full right after booting the phone, which makes the handset run awfully slow. To be honest, it is unusable slow. There's nothing that works smooth and multitasking or playing games is impossible. The Zopo Color C3 does not come with a fingerprint scanner and the remaining sensor equipment isn't too amazing either. There is no magnetic field sensor and no gyroscope. The operating system is a clean vanilla Android 6.0 ROM with the security patch from June. Except Google Apps, there is no bloatware. The phone also comes with a few neat features such as off and on screen gestures. Air gestures are supported as well, but not useful since the sensor is crap. Reception quality of the Zopo Color C3 has been disappointing. Compared to the other devices, the 3G reception quality is worse. Often the Zopo Color C3 fails to establish a 3G data connection where other devices don't have any issues. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth however did work fine. GPS is a little bit better than on the previously tested HomeTom HD17 with the same chipset, but also much too weak for serious day-to-day use. Trees or carrying the phone around in the pocket are enough to cause quite some inaccuracy. Audio quality is quite okay during phone calls and via headphones. The internal media speaker however is a joke. It lacks a ton of volume and sounds terribly flat. The cameras have been a disappointment as well. The 8-megapixel main sensor only creates low detailed, blurry pictures and the shots suffer from noise even at daylight. Not even close-ups and macro shots look nice. Colors do look washed out. The 2-megapixel front camera doesn't perform any better. The front LED flash is a bad joke since it isn't bright enough to cause the slightest change in pictures. They really could have built in a status LED instead. The 2100 mAh battery does not only sound small, it is small. Power users won't be able to get through one day and only power-saving users might get through one day. In Geekbench 3, the measured screen on time was 5 hours at around 40% screen brightness. The charging time with 3 hours is unbearably long considering the small capacity. Our final verdict, the Zopo Color C3 can't be recommended to anyone. It looks like Zopo at the moment are not capable of building proper phones. The other new devices in the color lineup ain't anything better according to reviews from our colleagues, and even the Zopo Speed 8 wasn't the boomer everyone expected, judging by customer voices out there. Coming back to the Color C3, even if the MT6737 SoC wouldn't be so slow with 1GB of RAM, this phone wouldn't be worth a recommendation, comparing it to what the Omtom HD17 is offering at the same price tag. So that's all from our side. If there are any questions left, please drop a comment. More information and the link to the shop can be found in the video description. If you like what we are doing here at CMM, please support us with a visit at chinamobilemac.de or at our English site chinadevices.net and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, bye bye, over and out.